Today we are going to discuss a polynomial some problems. So for that, here in that polynomial I am written some problems. So consider the expressions. We given this expression as p of x, q of t and s of y. So we have numbers. We are going to consider the expressions. That the expressions already we discussed. Suppose we have unknown data, we are going to give a name as x or y or something. So for that, this expression, it may be power term or it may be without power or maybe more power term. So already you come across many things about this expression. Now we are going to solve just p of x, q of t, just name of the function p of x. Here x variable involves. So now polynomial in one variable. The polynomial is p of x. So here variable only one x. So here you have only one variable, only x means it's called one variable. Other than x, we have other variables, other alphabets. We can tell this is a one more than a one variable. So now example x minus 2, q of t, t plus 1, s of y, y squared plus 2. You may return previously your age is suppose x years, your father age is 30 years more than you. So we can express this as x plus 30. Similarly, the area of the square a square. Similarly, we can write volume of particular things. Everything we written already. So this all we can tell as expressions. Now that expressions, suppose with the two variables x, y involves here. Example x square y plus 2xy plus 1 we written here. And 3 into x plus y whole square or something, s and t. So all the alphabets you may be used in that expression. Okay, now we can segregate one variable expression, two variable expression, three variable expression, four variable expression and all. Now this expression all are called as a polynomial. Now in this year, in your class, you are going to consider one variable expression, that is one variable polynomial. So you have only one variable means. Now how to find the coefficient of x square? So now you have a expression x power 3 plus 5x squared minus 2. So here just think about this term. Here you have 1, 2, 3 terms. Just see the number just nearby that variable x square. So coefficient of x squared here 5. A coefficient of x square with sign 5. Similarly, coefficient of x power 3 we can write as 1. Without any variable, you have means this number is called constant term. Now the constant term minus 2. So in this expression you can write coefficient of x power 3, coefficient of x squared and the constant term. But the question is find the coefficient of x squared means we needed to check only the variable x squared. So here 5x squared, so 5 is the coefficient of x squared. Similarly here x squared plus 1 given, so here x squared, just you have a number 1 here, then only it's called x squared. So now the coefficient of x squared is 1. Similarly x power 3 plus 5 x squared minus 1. So don't worry about pi, fraction, square root of any number, just that is coefficient, that number is coefficient. Now the coefficient of x squared is plus pi. We need to look the sign also. Suppose we have the expression x power 5 plus x power 3 plus 1. Now we need to write the coefficient of x squared. Just check there is no x squared term in that expression. So automatically we can write coefficient of x squared nothing, no. So that is 0. We need to think about this thing. Why we want to give 0? You can write plus 0 into x squared. 0 into anything 0. We can write as 0 into x squared. We can write the coefficient of x squared is 0. Okay. Suppose coefficient of y in this expression. We need to think only the coefficient of y minus 5. 3y squared minus 5y plus 1. So now we have the coefficient of y is minus 5. So like that we need to do. Suppose the question is, what is the coefficient of y power 3? check there is no y power 3 in that expression. You can write as answer 0. That is coefficient of y power 3 is 0. Coefficient of y power 4, coefficient of y power 5. Other than this y squared and y, the coefficient we can write as 0. Okay. Now we are going to segregate the name of the polynomial. We are going to give the name. Already we have monomial. We can write as just only one term or two term or three term or more than three term means we can give the name with by using your sign. Here 3x squared, only one variable. Anyway, we can tell 3x squared is a monomial. There is no plus minus sign. No. Here you are going to study that things into one variable form, but think about this also. 4p2r, there is no plus minus sign in between any variable. So this thing also called monomial. Suppose it's in the form p plus q plus r, the sign plus plus, no, it's a different case. It's a trinomial. We need to consider first term, second term, third term. So what we want to understand, if there is any sign plus or minus, we need to tell the terms. So here 1, here also 1. So come on, 2 more examples in given. Similarly, binomial, this is the first term, plus symbol given, no, so this is the second term. No need to only plus symbol, we can use the minus symbol. So for example, 3 by 7 x squared minus x. Here we have only one variable, don't worry about this, one variable or two variable or three variable. Check the sign, only one sign is there, so two term is there, so binomial. Similarly, trinomial, check the sign 1, 2. So one first term, second term, third term. This was first term, second term, third term. So it's called trinomial. Similarly, here first term, second term, third term. No need any order. So here square x power 1, x power 0. That is x term, no x term. Here y, no y term, y power 3. So no need. We need y power 2, y power 5. No need this thing. We have three terms means we can give the name trinomial. Similarly, suppose write the examples of binomial of degree 150. Binomial means we have sign. So first introduce any sign, minus or plus. Suppose I am written first plus. Here also we need one term, here also we need one term. But given degree 150, what is meant by degree? The highest power of the variable is called degree. So you can introduce any variable. Suppose I am introduced x, but the degree 150, no. So degree means it should be highest. So here 150, here you can write as x squared, x power 3, whatever you have, but less than 150. You can introduce 1. You can introduce x power 149 also, because it's degree 150. Compare that power term, which one is bigger? This one. So we can write as degree 150. Similarly here x power 20. So we need two terms. With this we need to check the power. That power should be 150. Here 150, 20. So that it's the example of binomial with degree 150. Similarly you can give other variable. Suppose 1 by 3 y plus we need degree 150, no. So y to the power, you can introduce a variable y to the power 150. Right. Now write the monomial of degree 37. No need any sign. Just we can introduce any one variable. Suppose t and introduce. Here we need a degree 37. 37. That's all. Suppose other example 5, but we need degree. No, it's a constant term. So we need to introduce the variable. So x to the power 37. Suppose we need s, we can reduce 2 by 3. That is coefficient of s is 2 by 3, and we need degree 37. So power term should be 37. You can introduce any coefficient. So like that you can write in your own examples. Many examples you can write. Right. Similarly, we are going to solve some problems. Now just write the degree of the first one, x power 70 minus 200. Given example. So now degree of answer, this one is answer. So degree of this expression, degree equal to, here we need to check the power of the variable. Here the variable power term is 70. Okay. Suppose b, pi x power 20 minus 3 by 7 x power 300. So now we need to check the power term, x power 20, x power 300. So now degree of this expression is 300. Suppose x power 2 minus 5, that's all. S square is given, no, minus 5. Something is given s by 2. Don't worry about the fraction. Now s power 1 means we have 1 and s squared, so that is degree 2. Suppose that problem is given 205, 2021 or 2021. What is the degree of this? 2021, it's a constant number. There is no variable. We can write the degree of this constant polynomial. We can write that this is a constant polynomial, degree 0. So degree 0, we needed to write the highest power of this thing. Okay. Next. We are going to give the name linear, quadratic and cubic. So linear, quadratic, cubic. Linear means we are going to check the power term of this expression. The power term, that is degree 1. Degree of the given expression is 1. Means we can tell it's a linear polynomial. The same way, degree of the given expression is 2. We can write as quadratic polynomial. Suppose degree of the given expression is 3. We can write it's a cubic polynomial. So for that, more than 3, we can write as it's just a polynomial. Okay. So we have some relations about this degree and then linear, quadratic and cubic by using it. Check. Here we return s square something, s power 1. Here degree 2. So we can tell this is a quadratic polynomial. Now degree 0, it's called constant polynomial. So linear polynomial, example, x plus 1. So now degree of this variable is 1. So y plus 2, s minus 3, 4p plus 2. We have only one variable and check the degree. That is power term, only 1 without anything means we can consider as 1. So now degree of this example is 1. So this is an example of linear polynomial. Similarly, quadratic polynomial, we have degree 2 in place, we can tell this is a quadratic polynomial. So x squared plus 5x plus 6. Check the degree 2. It's an example of quadratic polynomial. Suppose 3s squared plus 5 without s term. We need to write the degree 2. So automatically we can tell it's a quadratic polynomial. Similarly, 3p squared by 2 minus 7p plus 3. Don't worry about this 3 by 2 and all. Here also 5. No, don't worry about the coefficients. So just check the power term. P squared, p power 1. So here 2. So we can write the degree 2. So automatically it's a quadratic polynomial. Similarly, cubic polynomial, x power 3 plus x squared plus 5x minus 1. Check the degree 3. 2, 1 means here degree 3. So it's a cubic polynomial. Similarly, p power 3 minus 1. Now p square term, p term and any other variable. So that here just degree of this thing is 3. No need to, that is less than the 3, no need. We can tell this is a cubic polynomial. So check the degree. Suppose s power 3. Simple expression s power 3. We can write as a cubic polynomial. There is no s square term, is term and constant term. Don't worry about this. Check the degree. Now the degree of this expression is 3. So like that you can reduce your own example. No need 3 terms, 4 terms, 3 terms. Each step, name, monomial, binomial, trinomial. That's time only we need sign. Now check the degree in this expression, which is the highest number. So now the highest number is 3, so we can write as degree 3. So here degree 3, here degree 3. So only the number we have 20, 30, minus 5, 2 by 3. There is no variable. So these are all constant term. That is constant polynomial. So in that expression, this 2 minus 3, 2 plus 1 all are constant. This is constant term in this expression. So expression, 2 terms, first one is x, second one is 1. Here this one is constant, but here constant polynomial only the number. It may be rational number or irrational number, whatever may be. So this thing is called constant polynomial. So like that, using this idea, you may solve the first exercise. The first exercise is given, write the polynomial in one variable which are not, and coefficient of x squared, write examples of monomial, binomial with degree, you need to write the degree of the polynomial, the classify linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. This thing only given in your first exercise. So you can solve your exercise 2.1 by using this idea. Thank you.